Alright, let's do this. Thank you for joining in. I totally appreciate you coming to join me in class today. This is class number 1 of our New York vacation, right? I'm not going to the gym today. If you're just dropping in, I do want to make sure that you have a water bottle and a towel, because you're going to sweat. You should also have dumbbells. Mine are over in the corner. Dumbbells and a mat. Everything we're going to do today in HIIT circuits. This is a class that's actually taught at the main Sawmill Clubs at 5:45 in the morning on Tuesdays. So what we do every month, we change the focus. This month was going to be a little bit more of a rotational class that used medicine balls, that used battle ropes, that used agility ladders, TRX, I mean all of the things that you probably don't have at home. So thinking about that, I had to modify a little bit, and what we're going to be doing is just switching between 2 exercises of strength, 2 exercises of core, and 2 exercises of plyometric. So that's going to be our focus throughout the whole entire workout. I'll do 4 rounds, 4 different rounds of exercise, and I'm going to repeat that twice today. Here's what you can do. If that feels too intense for you, you've never done this type of class before, do the first round with us. Modify. Don't jump as much, because there are jumping exercises in here. Use lighter weights, right? Jog in place if you see an exercise that looks a little too difficult for you, or find a squat, something that's going to keep you moving, okay? But I'm going to challenge you. I have a very low ceiling, so I'm going to challenge you when you jump to jump as high as your ceiling allows, okay? I'm not going to be able to jump that high here in my room, but whatever you can do at home, that's what I want to see. So we're going to start with a warm-up, alright? And I'm going to actually turn my timer on. And 20 seconds each of all of these exercises is how we're going to do it.
2, 1, go.
So let's begin. We're going to start with a jog in place. Make sure those arms are loose. I don't want you to keep them tight by your side when you run. We got to connect those knees to our arms. Yeah.
3,
and remember, it's okay to smile,
1,
right?
go.
I'm trying this out too with you. So every time you hear that counter, it's going to count down our work and our rest. So right now we've got 9 warm-up exercises. You can take that jumping jack a little lower.
2,
We're going to take our feet apart.
go.
Give me a nice easy squat. Keep that neck in line with your spine, shoulders back. Take the squats to your pace. Come up nice and tall.
Go.
Elbows are out. Let's get a good rotation side to side. Make sure you're using your breath. Don't hold it.
2, 1, go.
Good. All right. Take your arms out. Just give me some shoulder rolls back. Draw your abs in, tuck your hips under slightly. Nice and easy. Just warming up those shoulders. Neck muscles could be feeling tight.
2,
We're going to change direction. Take it forward. All right. And like I said, it's time to be positive, you know? It's time to keep our spirits up, and exercise is definitely going to do that.
3, 2,
Okay.
1.
I want you to give me
Go.
a 1, 2, 3 knee hug. 1, 2, 3, hug your knee. 1, 2, 3, hug your knee. Hug that knee. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
3, 2.
We're going to go into a leg
1,
swing.
go.
So just take that leg, sweep it front to back. You can put your toe down. Change to the other side.
3, 2,
And let's get a little quadricep
go.
and piriformis stretch. Alternate, and then switch sides. We're pulling that heel up. You're not really leaning down towards it, but we just want to loosen up the outside of the hip.
2, 1, rest.
Oh, yeah. There we go. So now we got a little bit of a rest. We're going into our first circuit. You want to take your dumbbells. 40 seconds is the work ratio we're doing, 20 seconds worth of rest. We're going to do a reverse lunge on the same leg, okay? Keeping our chest nice and tall, shoulders pull back. And then after that, we're going to get the other leg. Now I think I put a nice long rest right here so that I could get a drink. Look at that. I was thinking ahead of me, I was thinking ahead of you. Alright, we're going to get started in 15 seconds. Remember, we want to take that leg, bring it back behind you, come back to that first leg. You can do it at your own pace, faster or slower than I am. I want you to look straight ahead. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Here's our 20-second rest. You can put the dumbbells down if you want. You can shake that leg out. You can give it a stretch. You can always take a sip of whatever you got to drink. Make it fun but healthy, please. And we're going to get that other leg.
3.
Shoulders pull back. Abs are in. Let's begin.
Go.
Make sure you've got a good pace, a rhythm for your inhale and your exhale.
Rest.
Great stuff. Okay, we're going to put those dumbbells down. We're coming down to the floor. We've got 2 core moves. We're going to start with the basics, basic crunch. Hands behind your head for support. Chin slightly tucked, abdominals drawn in.
1.
Going at your own pace for those 40 seconds. Make sure you feel your rib cage drawing down closer to your pelvic bone. And your lower back is down on that floor. Almost there.
2.
1.
Rest.
Excellent job. All right. Stay down on the floor. You can choose to keep your head on the floor, or you can choose to lift your head off. We're going to lift the legs in a 90-degree angle. We're going into an alternating leg tap. Relax your shoulders, draw your chin slightly towards your chest.
3, 2,
Lift it up. And now we're going to tap and lift. Now, every time you lower that foot, remember, you're moving from your butt muscle down and up, not from your knee down and up. Lower and lift. Inhale and exhale. One of my favorite things about intervals is you can choose to go faster at any time, or you can choose to slow it down at any time. That 40 seconds, that's your own. Do your best throughout the whole entire time. Don't quit early. Don't quit yet. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Rest.
That's your rest. Fantastic. Here's our next 2 plyometric exercises. So this is going to complete the set. We got a squat jump. If you don't like to squat jump, you're just going to lift up on your toes. We're going to jump and land softly.
2, 1.
Let's do it.
Go.
Really trying to explode off of those legs. If I go any higher, I'm going to punch a hole in my ceiling. Control that jump. Control your landing. It's 40 seconds. I'm feeling it. You should be too.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. Woo! Now we're going to have a little fun. We're going to jump a long jump now. We're going to take that distance, turn around, jump it back. Land softly, but try and really explode up towards the top.
1. Go.
Turn it around. Do it again. Woo.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Fantastic! You earned a longer break. So we've got 50 seconds to rest right here. Catch your breath. Walk around. Don't stand still. Towel yourself off if you started to feel it already. You should be sweating. We got 15 more seconds to go. So, we're going to come down to the floor, because now we got chest and triceps. So come on down with your heavier dumbbells. We're going to do a chest fly first.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Once again, just like your crunch, make sure your lower back is tucked under. You're feeling the floor beneath you, and you feel those abdominal muscles connected to your pelvic bone. Keep your elbows soft, and really concentrate on squeezing the muscles right in between your breastbone, right in between your sternum. Inhale and exhale. And choose a weight that's not easy. If you've got heavy weights at home, remember this is HIIT. This is high intensity interval training.
3, 2,
Woo.
1.
Rest. Those dumbbells are coming down for a break. You've got 20 seconds. Now you can stay down there, you can come on up. We're going to stay on the floor for our next exercise and do that tricep skull crusher. I like to really isolate the triceps, so make sure that you're bringing the dumbbells to the sides of your ears and then coming up. Let's begin. Think about the muscle you're working, right? You want to think about the back of the arms. They're doing the most of the work. Tighten up your tricep muscles every time you straighten your arms to the ceiling. And don't forget about your core.
Three, 2, 1.
There's our rest. Yeah. Dumbbells come down. We're going to stay on the floor because we've got 2 core moves. We're going to do something called a roller boat. One of my favorite moves from beach body workouts, but I'm sure other people use them. We're going to roll back, and then we're going to hold this position. So hold your legs, roll back, come on up, hold the position. Take your time. Make sure that when you roll back, you're only rolling back to your shoulder blades, not your head. Hold it. Once again, we're using our breath. Don't hold it. Inhale and exhale. That's only going to make you stronger.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Fantastic. We're going to turn it over onto our stomach now. So join me on the floor. We're going to get that back exercise, extension. We're going to do a swimmer. Alternating your right and your left leg, right arm, left leg, left arm,
3,
right leg.
2,
Go as
1.
fast or as slow as you want. And if you're feeling it in your neck, if you're feeling it in your shoulders, you can always place your head on the floor. Tighten up those butt muscles. Press your hips into the floor now. Feel strong through the spine and the core. Yes. I love that countdown.
Rest.
Yeah. Woo. Aren't you trying to anticipate it now? You're like, oh, it's coming. Okay. Woo, I shouldn't have gotten up because we're going to do a power push-up. Coming down. I can only do these on my knees. We're going to do a push-up. Catch yourselves on the top with a little jump. Catch yourself. Maybe you can do these on your toes because you've got the strength. You know your body better than I do. And I want you to impress yourself. Maybe you're doing it on your toes because you never thought you could. Maybe I can do one on my toe. Or two. Woo! But I lose 4.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice. I put some sweat on my mat. I hope you did as well. Turn it around. We're going to do a dip kick now. In this backwards crab position, butt is up, dropping your elbows, kick your foot. Here's your dip. Here's your kick.
Go.
Go. It's a small movement in your elbow. You're not really dropping that low. If that kick, if you're feeling that kick, you can just do the elbows and take the kick out. Triceps are burning. We can do it though. Countdown's coming down soon.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo! Congratulations, we made it through 2 rounds. You get your longer break. Towel yourself down. Towel your station down. Ooh. Who's watching you right now going, what in the world are you doing? You're working out with me, all right? Let's have a little fun. Smile when it hurts, you know? Woo. We got 10 more seconds, so we're gonna pick up the dumbbells again. Heavier dumbbells, and we're starting with a deadlift.
3.
I want your feet apart,
1.
knees soft, and just hinge forward. Squeeze the butt muscles and the hamstrings to lift up. You're keeping your back flat. You're bowing down or picking something up over a high fence. You don't want your belly to touch the fence, so you're just getting as low as you can with your arms before you squeeze and you lift back up. Keep those shoulder blades pulled back. Take a rest. Super job. We're going to get a combination curl and overhead press now. Working the biceps, working the shoulders. You still with me? I know you are. Woo. So let's do it. Knees are soft.
3,
Shoulders pulled back. Abs are in. Here we go. Make sure you're doing that curl without any swing, any momentum. We feel those biceps, then we feel those shoulders. I got happy as soon as I started this workout. Endorphins, oh, they do a whole lot for us, right? Make us smile. What does Todd always say? Get your daily dose. Dopamine, oxytocin.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Serotonin and endorphins, yeah. Makes you smile, makes you move. Let's put these down. Because now we're coming back down to the floor. We got a starfish crunch. I'm going to show you the starfish crunch. Then I'm going to show you the full starfish. So we can make this easy or we can make this hard. Take your arms up nice and wide. Come up and reach over your knee. Come back down. Change sides. So this is our starfish crunch. For those of you who've been in HIIT with me before, you know I like to make these full starfish. So when we come up, we lift that leg. Nice. Stay down on the floor. We're going to do a hip lift, but we're actually going to imagine that you're pushing someone off of you. Lift your glutes. Push somebody away to one side. Come down. Lift your glutes. Push somebody away to the other side. Keep your shoulders square. Here we go. Make sure you tighten up those abdominals, tighten up the glutes.
Three, two, one, rest.
All right, take it up. Woo! Oh, I'm already regretting writing this. We got a switch sprawl and a switch lunge. Those are our last two plyo movements. I want you to start like you're gonna box. But you're gonna come down with your hands. Push your legs back, keep your arms straight. Take one foot in front, the other side, come on up. Down, sprawl, switch sides. Don't make this a push-up, unless you want to, but I want you to keep those arms straight. 2,
1, rest.
Take a break. Last one in our set, I'm loving that. We got a switch lunge, also known as a scissor lunge. Just like our squat jump. Take your time, explode up, but switch your legs.
Go.
Land. About halfway there. My quadriceps are feeling these. But don't give up. I'm going to keep going. I might not go as deep, I might not go as fast, but I don't give up.
rest.
Woo! That's probably a loud clap. You get that 50-second rest. Woo! If you're wondering what I'm drinking in my awesome Tubi Mindset water bottle, it's a little bit of H.I.I.T, which is a Beachbody product for during workout, intra-workout, with a little bit of water-enhancing flavor. 10 more seconds! Here we go. We're going to take those dumbbells now. Hinge forward. We got a back fly. So I want that same position like your deadlift.
Go.
Exhale and inhale. Keep your knees soft. Look down to the floor with a neutral neck. Keep those elbows soft. Feel the squeeze of your shoulder blades into the center of your spine. I know you can feel your heartbeat. Yes, it's up there.
Three, two, one, rest.
Well done. All right, we're going into a squat and a half squat. Take your medium or heavier dumbbells for this. Pay attention. If you don't like this one and you'd rather do a full squat, down and up the whole time, go ahead. We're going to stop halfway.
Go.
Come all the way down again and come all the way up. So we've got a half squat first and then a full squat. I happen to like these a lot because they really overload the quadricep muscles. And I get that awesome sore feeling by the next day. And I know I worked. Breathe. Inhale and exhale at your own pace.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Take that break here to come down to the floor. Let's do this. We're going to do a scissor switch, nice and slow. One leg up, one leg down. Chest and shoulders off the floor. We're reaching one arm to the opposite side, other arm up.
Go.
Switch. That's it. There's no need to speed through this. In fact, when you do it slower, I find that most people get tired quicker. Focus on keeping your hips down. Focus on keeping your shoulders up. And do your best to keep moving.
Three, two, one,
Rest. What do we got next? Ooh. We've got our oblique reach. Once again, we're coming to something, one of the more basic exercises. Reaching across, keeping our feet on the floor. You can rest your head on the mat or take it up the entire time. And just lift a little more each time. When you reach to the right, force your left hip down to the floor. When you reach to the left, force your right hip down to the floor. Don't let those hips move.
Three, two, one, rest.
Whoa, we did it. Here we go, last two plyometric exercises before we repeat again. Woo. Skaters. So we can do skaters a few ways. Here's one more of our basic movements. Just stepping side to side, sweep your arms with you, and tap your foot behind you. You can get it a little bit faster, by adding that jump. Still touching the floor. If you like to push yourself, don't touch the floor and just take it side to side.
Three, two, one, rest.
All right. I saved the best for last. We've got to leap into a tuck or a squat. That leap is once again going to sidestep us. Leap, squat, narrow, leap, squat, or haha.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Great job, everybody. Oh, you see this? This is sweat. Yeah. Now we got 30 seconds till we start again. For those of you who are done, who only wanted to do the first round, it's all right. Take a break right here, cool down, stretch it out, and enjoy the rest. We're going to start in 10 seconds with that reverse lunge.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's do it again. Now your muscles are feeling it. This is the second set. But I want you to think, I might be tired, but I'm going to do the best I can. I want to impress myself, not anybody else. So I'm even dropping my knee a little lower this time. Woo! I'm going to feel that quadricep. I'm going to feel that glute.
Three, two, one, rest.
Woo. Take that 20 seconds. It's yours. Really. Put the dumbbells down. Get a drink. We're coming back to the other side. Draw those abs in. Pull your shoulders back once again.
One.
Here we go. Take an internal check. How's your breathing doing? Slow it down again. Try to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. It's going to power you through. It's going to keep you going.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Yeah. Well done. What do we got next? We're coming down to the floor. We got our basic crunch. Hands behind your head. Hips tucked under once again.
1.
Chin up and towards your chest. But it's not touching. It's almost as if you've got a mini ball right between your chin and your chest. And it stays there. Get greater range of motion by keeping that pelvic bone tucked, but lower your head even lower before you flex up. Now we're feeling that. 1, and rest. Fantastic. All right. We're going to do those alternating toe taps. So knees are going to be at 90 degrees. Hands behind your head if you want. Head on the floor or head up, but feel those lower abdominals tuck towards the floor.
1, go.
Alternate that tap. Make it come from your hip joint once again. It looks so simple, right? It looks so easy. Everybody's going to be like, I can do that. You start doing it about 20 seconds later, your lower abdominals are shaking. It's such a good feeling. Oh, and if it's not, I want you to tell yourself, it's such a good feeling. Flip the switch right here. You love exercising. You love moving. You love sweating. Whew. And then eventually you will, right? And we're going to see the results from it. 50 seconds worth of rest. Keep moving. Don't stand still. Oh no, it's not. What do we got next? It's plyometric time. I was like looking for that rest, but I'm wrong. Here we go, squat jumps. I love really trying to straighten my legs every time I jump. It makes me feel it more.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Woo! Long jump. We're gonna get that 50-second rest, but it's coming after this one.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Almost there.
2, 1, rest.
Yeah. I earned it. Did you? We earned that longer break. It's funny. I hear long jump. I think high jump. I think University of Hartford, baby. Hartford Hawks. Track team. Woo. No, long jump wasn't my event. High jump, hurdles, and the sprints. Seconds, down on the mat. Let's go into our chest fly. Set that medium or heavy weight up.
3,
Draw your abs in.
1.
Let's begin. Soft elbows, out and up. Now, a lot of my students in class love to pick their legs up off of the floor. Now, you're going to get more core involved, but I'm going to tell you something. The heavier you go with the weights, the less you want to do that, because you're focused on that chest. That's the muscle I want you to think about doing the most work. Your core is working just by pulling it down to the floor.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. We're going to take that break, stay down on the floor, because we've got our tricep skull crusher. We're going to feel these when we do the dips, right? It's going to be amazing. So, remember, once again, engage the core.
2,
Bring it to your
1,
ears
go.
and lift. Feel your belly button drawn down to the floor. And that's about all I want you to feel with those abdominals. Now start to think about the back of the arms. Bend and extend. Keep breathing at your own pace. Inhale and exhale. Use your breath.
3, 2.
I want that last one. Yes. Okay. We're sticking down to the floor. What do we got? We got that roller boat. Whether you come up and you give me that balance with your legs or you give me a balance with your feet on the floor, you're going to hold this position for a few seconds before we roll back.
3, 2, 1.
Here you go. So remember, we can be right here. Ah, that feels so nice. I still feel my rib cage drawn down toward my pelvic bone. It's still working. But you can also take that up a notch. Or if you don't straighten your legs just yet, maybe you keep your knees bent. There's so many options for you to do. I swear, I'm gonna rid you of all of your excuses.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Take that break. Let's turn it over into our swimmer. Lengthen your arms, lengthen your legs. And remember, we want to squeeze from the glutes so that we're not putting too much pressure into your lower back as we lift the opposite arm and leg.
1.
Go. Come on now, I want you to push yourself. You might not think that this is an exercise you gotta push yourself on. But if you've been doing everything so far, you're feeling your glutes. You're feeling your back. You're feeling your shoulders in a good way. So keep going.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Fabulous. Only those 20 seconds. We're coming back into a push-up position, so don't leave the floor. On our knees or on your toes, we got that power push-up. This will eventually turn into a push-up clap. But right now, I just want you to lift a little bit.
2, 1.
Off of every push-up. Get, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch of height off of every push-up. That little bit is all you need. If you lose form like I just did, find your good form again.
Rest.
Woo. Turn it over. Dip kicks. I'm not gonna lie. My triceps are already feeling this.
3.
And I'm not embarrassed to take it a little bit lower
Go.
when I feel the need to. So, nobody's watching you. What can you do that's gonna keep you moving the whole 40 seconds? Maybe that's slowing it down. Maybe that's only doing the arms. Maybe that's taking a break. Woo! For a second or two, and then coming back into it. Sometimes we expect the impossible from us. But you know what? I want you to expect the best from you. And I want you to do your best. And if that means you gotta rest, then you rest.
Rest.
And there it is. Because you're only gonna come back stronger. You gotta believe that. So congratulations! We made it through the second round a second time. So what does that mean? We got 2 more rounds to go. Our third and fourth round And then we're done. Deadlifts and curls to presses in 15 seconds. Now, some of you have shoulder injuries. An overhead press might not be something you want to do. So, just give me that bicep curl, or give me a bicep curl, side raise, huh? I know a lot of you have been exercising for longer than I've been teaching. You're awesome. You're amazing. You've got to know that you're knowledgeable. So if you see an exercise that I'm doing, and I didn't give you an alternative, but you want to do something, use an exercise from your repertoire, from your toolbox. Put it in there instead, and keep going.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Nice. We got to get that deadlift. Now, I know I did that backwards. It's all right. We're still hitting it. Keep the knees soft.
3, 2,
Remember those shoulder blades
1.
squeezing in between your back. Let's do it. Squeeze every time you come up. One thing I see often in class, and you know who you are, is you push your hips forward on this. Please don't. Just come up nice and tall and squeeze your butt cheeks. Tighten them at the top. Feel that little squeeze and then return back down. Rest. Didn't that feel good? Let's come down for that starfish crunch or your starfish. I'm going to give you those options. Reach your arms out wide, slightly above your head like the letter Y. Remember, the starfish crunch is just reach over towards that opposite knee. Reach back with the other hand. We want to take that up a notch. You know this kick, you just did it.
Rest.
Fabulous. We're not done yet. We've got our 2 plyometric moves. So we're going to get our sprawl. A sprawl is not a push-up. I want you to come into a plank position with your legs wide when you come down into that sprawl. But start here, down, legs wide, in, and up. Look at that. You can make it even lower intensity. I just realized I didn't give you an option, but I know you know that.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, yes. Switch lunges. More seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now my heart rate's up there right now. I'm breathing heavy. So I don't think I'm going to be able to go as intense as I did the first time. But I'll be damned if I stop. We're about halfway through it. Eight more seconds. You know what? I wanted to eat my words. If we don't expect the best, we won't reach for the best. Oh my goodness. I totally went off on you, didn't I?
1, go.
I missed your core move. Because remember, we should have done 2 core moves. I went for 1 and right into your plyometric. Which this is real life, baby. So, crap happens, yes? We still go. I'm gonna give you that at the end.
Three, two, 1, rest.
Woo. Come back down to the floor. Did I? We did curl to press. We did the deadlift. We did the starfish. We did the switch sprawl. We did the switch lunge. What did we miss? That hip shift. But my clock says we're on the long rest. I might have set up my timer wrong, but I'm gonna keep going. So here's our last one. Back fly.
3, 2, 1.
Let's do it. You know what? I used to be one of those people. Maybe you were or are now. That if I made a mistake, I felt so bad. I got so down on myself that I wouldn't even try to keep going. I would stop. Man, that really hindered me when I was younger. I got embarrassed. I was like, I stink, I'm never gonna do it again. And guess what? I knew I had to change that in order to keep my life going strong and to be a positive person like I am now.
1,
Whew.
rest.
Rest. So mistakes happen. Half squat to full squat. Acknowledge them. Move on. Do better next time. Next time we do this, you bet I'm going to have a good timer that's got it all in.
3,
Half squat, full squat. Let's go.
go.
Make sure you draw those abdominal muscles in. They're so important so that you're not pulling into your lower back when you stay low for this amount of time. Quadriceps are melting. Yeah.
3, 2,
Smile when you feel it. Rest. Coming back to the floor. Switch scissor. One leg up. One arm out. One arm up. Other leg out.
2,
Slow this down.
go.
Control it. Maybe you're trying to reach for the inside of your leg. Maybe you're trying to reach for the outside of your leg. Get something to focus on and use that the whole time.
Rest.
Woo! Can I get a comment down below if you've ever done karaoke to I Love Rock and Roll by Joe and Jet and the Blackhearts? Come on, everybody's done that. Woo! Alright, we're coming down to the floor. Last one for our core. Home stretch, everybody. Alternating
Go.
reaches. Working through the obliques. Remember where your focus is. Keeping your hips down. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold that breath.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Oh, we love it. There's only 2 more exercises to go. Woo! There's some of the harder ones. Our skater. And our switch lunge. Look at that. I really did a number on that third one.
2, 1.
Woo!
Go.
I guess that the result is if you're sweating just as much as I am, switching up a few exercises here and there didn't make a difference. You still got a fast heart rate. You still got sweat going on. You're still burning those calories and moving.
Three, two, one. Rest.
So we did the leap to tuck already. And we missed the switch lunge. No, we got that switch lunge. We got the sprawl.
2, 1. Go.
I might have given you 3 plyometric exercises. Go back with me and let's find out. Finish strong, wherever you at.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo! It's all that happy stuff going in my brain. And I hope you got some happy stuff in yours too.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Now don't stop moving. Get something to drink. We're gonna cool down and stretch. This is the part that everybody skips. You know you do. So, stay with me. Let's start by doing just a bit of dynamic movement before we do our static. Give me a nice, easy, good morning stretch. Hands behind your head just like your deadlift. Sweep forward, bring it up. Breathe, inhale and exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Come all the way down with your hands. Bend your knees, and now straighten your legs. Bend your knees. This is a dynamic hamstring, lower back, glute stretch. Two more. Last one. Reach for your right foot. Lift your right arm. Soften your knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to the center. Once again, bend and straighten your legs. Breathe. Start to bring the body down. Now we're going to reach for our left foot. Lift your right arm, left arm. Look up towards the ceiling, keep the knees soft. Bring it back down. And now round the spine, roll it up. Coming into that quadricep stretch, up and down. We're just going to do that a few times. I don't want you to hold it into that quadricep stretch yet. Keep blood flowing into that part of your body. And now you're going to hold that stretch. Keep your knees close together. Use a wall if you want that balance. Don't worry about it. It's about the stretch right now, not about your balance. You're going to take that same leg. Place your heel back onto the floor. Press it into the floor. Sweep that leg forward, and then press it back into the floor. I love leg sweeps. Dynamic movement, but we're slowing it down, and you're going to give me one more. Press your heel down into the floor behind you, lean forward, and keep your heart and your chest open. We've got to keep that heart open now. Good things are coming. Roll it up, take it to the other leg. We're going to start first with that quadricep stretch. Once again, holding it for a second or two, putting blood back into that muscle, keeping it warm. And this last one, I want you to hold that stretch. Use a wall if you want to. Keep your knees close together. This is your anatomical position. Let's press that heel down behind us, and let's go into that leg sweep. Heel down for the calf stretch, dynamic stretch, once again for your hamstrings. You notice I did a few stretches for your hamstrings. They're a tight muscle. Give me one more, and then you're going to place that heel once again on the floor. Lean forward and hold that stretch. Relax your shoulders. Well done. Let's bring those arms up. Take your hands in a fist. Place them right on your forehead. We're going to do an Egoscue stretch. Close it up. Bring your elbows together. Squeeze it back open. Dynamic movement for the chest and the back. Give me one more. Now take those elbows all the way out. Take your hands off of your forehead and just open up your fingers. If you imagine, or if you have a wall, you're against a wall, slide your arms up and down. Ooh, I'm so sweaty, I feel like I'm going to leave a mark on my wall. Let's see if I do. Tuck those hips under. Keep your back and your butt against the wall. Last one. All right.
3, 2, 1, done.
I did, yeah! That just means I'm going to have to wash my walls after this workout. Thank you once again for showing up with me, for doing this workout with me. I totally appreciate it. I hope you got something out of it. And if you enjoyed it, write some comments down underneath for me. If there's anything else you want to see in a HIIT style class, because remember, I'm going to do this twice a week. We're going to get this on Thursday as well. All right, let me know. Thanks so much. Peace, everybody. Stay healthy.